Hey guys, Robert here. In this quick video, I want to go through how to set up a simple menu in a console application to serve as a very useful user interface. So first of all, we've got up here just our header comment. Then we've got the include IO stream and include cstdlib standard library. This is for the system command, and the system command actually sends a command, whatever we put here in these little double quotes, in this case clear screen, to the operating system to perform some system operation for us. Then obviously we've got our using namespace standard here, and then these functions will be actually called inside a switch statement as a result of selecting either menu option 1, 2, or 3. Then inside our main method, the first thing we want to do is to create a variable of type char, or a character variable. We'll just call it choice. This represents a choice that the user will enter in from the keyboard based on whatever the menu options that they want to select and execute would be. So we're going to set this whole thing up inside this do while loop. And inside the do while loop, basically what we're going to do is first of all just clear the screen. So every time we go through this loop, we start with a brand new screen, nothing on it. Then we'll display this very simple menu, just a header up here. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 for menu options 1, 2, 3, and then 4 will be exit. And then just indicate this little prompt here, your choice. So the program will pause right here because we're invoking the cin object here to get the choice from the keyboard. So we're looking for the operator to type in either a 1, 2, 3, or 4. Then we're going to process that choice through the switch statement. And the beauty of the switch statement is it's very, very simple, but it tells you exactly what happens when the user enters either a 1, 2, 3, or 4. In case of a 1, we're going to invoke this menu option 1 function. In case of a 2, the menu option 2 function, 3, menu option 3 function, and then 4. Well, why do we have 4 down here? Because we want to exit the application. And so we don't have anything that we want to actually perform right here, but we do need this break statement, and 4 is a valid choice. And then we've got a default choice. In case the user enters anything other than a 1, 2, 3, or 4, then this default case will be invoked. In which case we're just simply going to output the choice, whatever we entered here, and in this message that this choice is not valid. And then the system pause will just pause execution here until we actually type a key, and there'll be a little prompter that will indicate that for us. And then we're going to keep doing this inside this do while loop as long as choice does not equal 4, which means if choice is a 1, this will be choice will not equal 4 because it's a 1. We'll go up and do the go through the loop again. So pretty simple do while loop. Again, what we want to do is clear the screen, display the menu, get a menu choice, process that choice to the switch statement, and keep doing that as long as we don't enter a 4 as our choice, which indicates simply that we want to exit. So right up here we've got some menu option functions. The prototype's right up here. So we want to declare menu options 1, 2, and 3 as just functions here, and then these functions get called right here according to whichever case is applicable. Then down here in the menu option definition area of our program after the main, and we should put a little prompt right here that says this is simply ends main. Menu option 1 will simply clear the screen, output this title indicating, yep, we're inside this menu option 1, and then whatever statements we want this option to execute, we can just stick right here. Then system pause just puts a little prompter that says press any key to continue, basically. Same thing for menu option 2, and the same thing for menu option 3. So this makes a very nice, concise little user interface where these user options again indicate whatever options or operations that we want to perform inside this program, and then these menu options functions actually indicate or actually contain the operation that we actually want to perform. So when we run it, this is what it looks like. Here we've got our main menu, the menu options 1, 2, 3, and exit. So let's type in something here. We type in a 3. Clears the screen and says, yep, we're inside menu option 3. This little prompt, press any key, continue as a result of the system pause command. So we press any key, and including enter, clear the screen, display our menu again. A 1, we end up in menu option 1. We press any other key, for example a 6, which is not a valid menu choice, and it just says 6 is not a valid choice. Press any key to continue. if we press a letter G, for example, G is not a valid choice. Press any key, any key to continue. And finally 4, and the program terminates. So I hope you can see how very easy it is to set up this simple user interface using a simple menu here. And the cool thing about this is, one of the cool things is that this menu, or rather the switch statement, only responds to menu choices 1, 2, 3, or 4 as we've indicated up here in the menu. Any other key that's pressed, the default phase will be, or the default case will be executed, and we just output this menu. So go ahead and use this as a template for any menu that you want to create for any programs that we'll be doing in the future. Feel free to run this program, obviously, or this video, obviously, as many times as you want. You can just pause it to make sure you understand how the code is executed, and then just use this template whenever you want to create a menu. Hope that helps. We'll talk to you later. Take care.